Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. This time we are in Satisfactory experimental build. So this is the one where they have all of the new ammo and the new mobs that you can shoot at. I tried this a little bit. The AI for the monsters are bugged, so you can take advantage of it and take them out pretty easily. I'm not sure if that's the intended situation there, but it's the experimental build, obviously. So what we're going to do here is not that. Okay, so we're going to make a new game. We're going to start... Let's see, where do we want to start? Okay, so I have an idea of where I want to start. And the name of this session is going to be challenge mode. Now, this is going to be interesting, and I think I'm going to start here because it's sort of close to where I want to be. And then we're going to skip the intro. You guys have probably all done that before, seen it. So we're just going to skip it. We're going to go here. All right, now let me explain what challenge mode is. In challenge mode, this is just something that I made up. You are not allowed to use automated miners at all. So all of the ore that you get has to be done through portable miners or dug up manually. Now, that's going to make everything extremely challenging on purpose. Once again, that's why it's called challenge mode. We're going to pick up a bunch of this stuff because we are going to need it. And then something you can do is once you have this selected, you can actually hold down E, and then you can still like walk around and it'll just auto pick up stuff. So certainly something you can do. All right, and then we have to start making our way over to our starting area. Okay, so let's see. So if that is north, then we want to go this way. All right, so they did redo the northern forest, so I'm trying to figure out where we are. And unfortunately, this is me sprinting right now. We are very, 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 very slow. And then hopefully we don't run into any animals yet, because that's going to be a situation. We got Mr. Bean over there. They're fine. They don't bug us too much. Did you know that if you jump on the back of a bean, they're like a trampoline? And as long as you keep landing on them, you'll go even higher. Of course, you got to be careful because if you miss, you end up dying. So, but yeah, it's a fun little game that you can do. I don't know if they changed that or if they kept it the same. But that is a thing that you can do if you want. Okay, so first off, in case we run into anyone, we want to make sure that we can protect ourselves. Not that this adds very much protection, especially in the early game, but you know what? It's going to have to work. All right, so I think this is the main road. So we're going to follow this for a way. We are heading towards the desert area. Yeah, that's... No, and there's two of them. Of course there is. We're just going to see if we can outrun them. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Okay, so we're heading down into sort of the swampy area where the sulfur is. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to be over here. But I think we need to go north a bit and hit the other road. Let's see, so I think under here is either an alien artifact or a slug. Fairly certain that it's a slug in here. And then, if I'm correct, there should also... Sir, do you mind? How'd you even hit me? Okay, so we're gonna keep running. There should be... Wow, he just... Yeah, these guys are so much faster than where you are, like when you first start, so... Here's even more. That's terrible. And there's the big guy right there. So we are a little too far. We're going to just jump down into here, into the water. All right. So this is kind of where we want to start. Oh, and we got to be very, very careful over here. Can I get to the top of the water, please? There we go. Okay. So we want to kind of start over in this general area here. And the reason for that is we have coal here, we have copper. What is the concrete stuff? Some of that over there. I'm hearing something. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, now those guys right there, those are the new fly spawner things. Those can be extremely dangerous. One, if you don't take out the base there, they will keep spawning new ones. So, extremely dangerous. Be very, very careful around those. And then also you have to be careful of ones that are hidden that you don't see. Because if I see just these two, but then there's one up on top, and I think there is one up on top, and you don't see that one, it's going to keep on launching flies at you. And if you don't know where the base is, then you can't destroy it. Yep, there it is. There's a third one up there. So when I was doing a quick run through over here, and I think I was just getting some parts out of the wrecks here, yeah, I died. So yeah, those guys, very, very dangerous. You have to be very, very careful when you fight them. Okay, so now another reason why we want this area over here is because there's oil up in here, if we need it. There's quartz up here, and there's even more iron, copper, and other stuff there. And we don't have access to the map yet, so we still have to unlock that. Okay, so where do we want to actually start our little tiny beginner base? I do know that there is some iron either up on here or up on there or up on there. I think it might be actually right up in there. So we have iron, we have copper right there, we have limestone right there. So this might be a good place to start. That guy right there kind of walking that you see right there, he's one of the big ones, so we want to try to stay away from him as well. And then also over in this general area, apart from there being little spawners, I think, there's also a big spider that likes to hang out over there. And those guys are freaking scary in this version. So just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, there's a spawner right there for little fly things. Let me think. I think we might actually want to go up on there because there is the iron and the copper and they're a bit closer together. So it might actually work out to our benefit. So we're going to try to get all the way over here. We're going to have to pass the big guy up there, past the little guys over there, go up here, go past the spitters that are up there. And this is not going to be fun. And then if that spider is out right now, that's going to make this whole thing a lot more complicated because they do a not insignificant amount of damage. And then also sulfur, as we said, is over there, and then there's some caterium right up there. So we've got access to all of the main materials that we're going to need for building. Yep, there's that big spider, and they are very fast. And so I'm just going to bob and weave a little bit. These guys are freaking scary, especially when you can't like see behind you. So yeah. And then you can't do the slide jump up hills, so you gotta be very careful. And then we got the other big guy, he's right over there. So oh crap, I did not mean to jump right there. Guess what? We gotta go and do this all over again. Okay. Unintentional, but maybe we can take a shortcut and maybe hopefully get up on top of this rock. If not, we're gonna have to swim all the way around again, which is gonna be kind of a pain. But hopefully it'll let us get up here. Yes, no, it is like slippery or something. Come on, get up. There we go. All right, can we make it? Yes, we can make that jump, sort of. All right. Now that spider is still gonna be over here, so we wanna make sure that we avoid him if we can. All right, so we're gonna have to go a little bit. Oh, he's right behind me. That is terrifying. Okay. Mr. Big Guy, please ignore me. I'm gonna try not to fall down there. All right, we need to go this way. Hopefully he does not come after us. And then all we have... Oh, hey, there's coal right here, too. Oh, that's actually really freaking fancy. Okay, so that's good. That actually makes this area even better. I forgot about that coal node there, so that's good. We have quartz up over here, so I think we actually have to get around this big rock. Cliff face thing, whatever. I don't know if we can get through over here on this side, but there are spitters up here, so I want to try to be careful if I can. Yeah, we got even more spitters over there, so that's awesome. Okay, we can not make that. Okay, I guess we're gonna run past the spitters again. Don't mind me, I'm not actually here. All right, so we gotta take the long way around this whole rock thing. So that's gonna be kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, please don't hit me with that. Thank you. All right. This is stressful, man. All I'm trying to do is just find a place to lay down some roots. I'm climbing up the edge here because I don't think the animals can get up here. And we got those guys that run at you. Their AI is a bit different now, so you can't just like jump up and like miss them totally. It doesn't work like that anymore. So they kind of like rear up, and then if you jump up right as they're about to, you know, charge like you could with the old versions, you know, they would just like stop charging. These ones don't do that. Yeah, so they will just stay there, and as soon as you land, they will charge and hit you at that exact moment, and hitting you. Okay, so here we are. Ooh, this is pure iron. That is great. Are all? Oh, we got a launcher thing. Okay. So early game, when you only have this thing. Oh no! 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 Oh crap! Oh my God! This is. Okay, so there's this one over here. Oh my God. Dude, just like that, like half of my life is gone. Oh my God. These guys are dangerous. Okay, so there's another spitter over here somewhere that I missed. And I think that's it right there. Oh, there's another one right there. Jesus. Okay. Do I have food? I have no food. Okay. Well, we need to take them out, and I need to do it while taking the least amount of damage possible, or find food. So we got fly over there. We really need to take this guy out. All right, well, here goes nothing. Get in real close, hit it before they launch. And then hopefully they don't all destroy you. So I took a fair bit of damage there. Okay, so this is also pure iron. We need the copper over here. Is there any creatures over here? Creatures that I don't see. Like up on there. If I get too close, they're gonna launch. No, I think we're okay right here. And then we also have to get up there for the limestone. I think that limestone is normal though, so not the greatest, but also not the worst. If I go after these flies right now, I'm gonna die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the hub. So that way if I do die, I'll at least respawn, you know, right there. I have to figure out where that thing is. Okay, it's right there. Okay, we have 3.5 bars of health. Let's hope that we can get in here. Yeah, it just blew me all the way over here, which is terrible because... yeah, it's just going to keep launching them now. Okay. So that's why you have to get in there and destroy them right away, because otherwise they keep doing this. That's annoying. And now there are 3 flies or 4 flies right now over there. So they'll each knock me down a bar each. And then plus if that thing launches again, that's another 3 flies that I have to deal with. So that'll kill me. That'll just straight up kill me. Okay. So I suppose first things first is we start collecting. What we're going to need probably first is going to be iron and copper. So I'm going to go and set those up. And I should probably also start getting Caterium pretty much as soon as I can. And this copper is pure too, which is great. All right. So that is all of our little miners so far. All right. So, did those flies go away? Hopefully they went away. So we're going to see if we can get rid of that other spitter thing. Yeah, I think they went away. Yeah, so they all just kind of exploded in my face, which is super nice of them. Super happy they did that. I'm just going to be picking up all of this stuff, trying to clear up the area a little bit. And then we're going to start building sort of our starting area, I guess. All right, so first things first, we're going to need some power. And I don't know how close I can get to that thing. Oh, and that's going to be difficult because in order to get over here, I have to follow this around and then go around over here. But as soon as I get over here, that's going to start launching. So that's fun. That's super fun. Let's see, and we'll throw that in there, and then let's see. Let's get ourselves a smelter. And we're just gonna connect directly into here for now. Tell it to make some iron. And we're gonna start going. Now, reminder, in this playthrough, we cannot use the automated miners at all. The only exception is gonna be the oil and the water because we cannot get that without using the miners for those. So, water extractor, oil extractor, those things, yeah. Okay. So that'll start making stuff, which will be good. We should probably actually put in a pole here instead of this, because then we can tie this into here, tie that into there, and then we'll put in another pole just for extra connections. There we go. We're going to put in another smelter over here, tell this one to make copper, so we at least have some materials coming in. And then one of the first things we're going to have to do is make some more portable miners. And then, yeah, we're going to have to start trying to unlock stuff pretty much as quickly as we can. So we'll grab this copper. Now on a pure node, those will take out 80 per minute. So you can imagine if you have 20 of those on a pure node, you're going to be getting 1600 ore per minute, which is far better than any miner can do, even if you fully max them out. But the only drawback is you have to grab all of that stuff manually. Personal storage box. All right, base building, we're gonna go with this one first. We have to go over there. I don't wanna go over there. That's unfortunate. This we could probably get going. That'll give us some verticality, some splitting ability, so that'll be good. Obstacle clearing, chainsaw, solid biofuel is going to be super critical. We're definitely going to need some of that. Jump pads would be interesting, especially just going from over there back over to here. So maybe we'll look into that. And then part assembly will give us the assembler, which we're going to need to start unlocking the smart plating, which what we need, I should say, for the space elevator. So, a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to start just processing stuff. That's going to be kind of boring. So I'm just going to kind of let it go for, well, I'm going to pause the video, but I'm going to let it kind of do its thing for a little bit. We'll grab what we can, and when we're doing something interesting, I will let you know. Alrighty. Alright, so we made it up here. I only got hit by one of the bugs, so that's good. And then this is actually a pure node as well, so that actually works out really, really well. So something that I do want to point out about these nodes that you may not be aware of is you can see that we're not actually on any of the rock here, but we can still pick up the limestone. And that's a nice flat ground there, so we're definitely going to be making use of that. And hopefully having these things there will keep this from respawning the little bug things. So, not too much has changed. I built a little equipment maker building thing, and I'm just gonna wait for these things to give me some stuff so I can make some concrete, and then we can start unlocking some new stuff. And you can see the quartz right down over there. So you can see that we're actually not that far away, which is good. From quartz we can get silica as well as quartz. And then silica we can use with some alternate recipes to make some interesting things. So that'll be something to look forward to, I think. Yeah, this is actually going pretty fast. All right, so I'm gonna pause again, and I'll let you know when we're actually doing something interesting. All right, our first little bit of automation here is some concrete. So we've got a couple stacks of limestone going into there, becoming concrete. So that's good to go. We have a lot of biomass here, which is good. I forgot that we could make that right off the bat. So, and then another thing that you can do if you have a lot of flowers, you can actually burn flowers as well. So if you're running low on biomass but you have a lot of flowers, just burn those. All right. Picked up a little quartz node, so that's cool. We've got some bars here. We can start making some stuff. First thing we're going to unlock is this base building. So we're going to select this, and I'm just going to start throwing stuff in here. And then we'll make stuff as we need. I'm going to probably be doing a lot of manual crafting here. So I'm just going to pause, and I'll let you know when everything's done. All right, we're back here up at the limestone. Made a few more of these guys, so we're going to go ahead and place these down. And by the time we're done, we're going to have like 40 of these things up here. So it's going to be interesting. And then once I can start unlocking things through the MAM, we're going to change up our setup here so it's not quite so bumpy, I guess. So like it's not exactly easy to move through here. So we're going to fix that. I'll show you a little trick that you can do with the portable miners. And yeah. All right. Let's see. I think we need to make more concrete now. So yeah, be right back. All right. So we've got enough now to finish this off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we now have our concrete pads, or foundations, whatever you want to call them.
Several structures aim to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
And there's 100, good to go. All right, so now I need to make a bunch of plate. Now eventually we're gonna automate a lot of this, at least automate it as much as we can. We're still gonna have to grab all of our base materials manually. So that is gonna make things interesting, but for now I just wanna make enough plates to where I can change this up. Wow, that is really, really bright in the morning. Holy crap. So that way we can walk up here a little easier. So let me see if I can figure out a good way to do that. I think we can get by with these, maybe. I just kind of need this to like be up there as much as possible. Oh, and I forgot to zoop. No! Okay, so when you're doing the angles, if you don't have it zooped to begin with, it's not going to let you. So you just got to be kind of careful in how you do that. That looks good. That looks good as well. Ooh, that's a little scary, but actually, hang on. Let me. Making this a little bit safer here. There we go. And then if I wanted to, I could take this out now. And we'll just build this nice and solid all the way through, so my OCD doesn't, you know, drive me crazy later on.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Fancy. Okay, now we should be able to put in this guy and this guy and then this guy, and then we'll throw in a little tube ramp here, and hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay, so I think we're good to go here. I want to see what this looks like from the side. It's close enough. I mean, I could put in another thing there, but you know, why bother? Okay, so there we go. So there's 100, 100, 100, 100, and 100. Easy enough. And then getting out of here is going to be super, super easy as well. Okay. And we'll just pop those in there, and then we'll have even more concrete coming out. Good to go. All right, so I'm going to work on a bit more of the infrastructure here, and I will be back when it's more complete. All right, so the next one that we're going to bring up is going to be this logistics one. So that's where what we're going to work on next. And yeah, so there we go. That's what we need, and we'll get there very quickly. Well, quickly for you, not so quickly for me. All right, so we have a few more miners up here, not too much. But yeah, so this is basically what you have to do for pretty much all of your materials. So being able to get to them quickly is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to try to prioritize here. 900. And then also being able to offload quickly is also going to be in your best interest. So you're going to want something like this. Obviously use the bigger ones once you get them, and then just have this belt off to wherever it is you need it to go. All right, so I'm going to set up a platform thing around here. I might move that around, maybe like over here off the edge. I don't know, something like that. But yeah. All right, so we have enough. Sorry about the lag there. The hard drive was spinning up, I guess. There's that, and that. And there is our logistics unlocked.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
All right, so now that we've got all of this, we should be able to run this into not there, apparently. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out a way to set this on here so that way it does go in there. And I don't want to cover up too much of the limestone node either. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to do that. I think this might be okay here. Go ahead and pour the rest of that into there, and then that can go into there. All right, so now we can actually do something down here. So that'll be good. So let's place some more of these little foundations here. I suppose that'll be good for now. Okay. And now we need to run a bunch of these constructors. Let's see, how do we want to put these in here? Probably centered about right there. That should work. And that'll go there. That'll go there. All right. And now we can have this go into there. We can have this go over into here. And we need more plate, apparently. Okay. starting off is always the slowest. I think as you sort of build things and they become kind of like permanent parts of your world, getting stuff done is a lot easier. Because you can always just go back to like a previous thing that you built, grab up the parts that it's automatically making, and then, you know, do some more stuff. So, but when you're making everything to begin with and you don't have any parts, you know, to speak of, then it gets a little interesting. And of course, without the what do they call them? The leg things, you can't actually jump on top of those, which is very annoying. But you know, it is what it is. All right, and then you can go. All right. So each of these is going to take up 45 per, and we're only moving 60 in here. So, yeah, it's not the greatest, but as soon as we can upgrade to our next belt, the Mark IIs, then we should be able to run all 3 of these off of a single Mark II, which should be pretty good. Alright, so we're going to take this, throw this over here. I suppose we can run this here. That will start working, that will start working, and then that will also start working. Okay. So now we have concrete automated, which is good. Very slow step up on here, and you can see with the flower petals, you only burn 12 per minute, which isn't bad. I think that's the same with the biomass. Okay, so it's not as good as the biomass, but you know, it's all right. Okay, so that is still doing its thing. Good. All right, and I need to make sure that this thing stays stocked. So we're gonna grab all of this. Throw all of this. Nope, not that. Do not send that through. Hey, 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 give me the quartz. Thank you. Gotta make sure you don't misclick on things. All right. Okay, come on. I don't know why it does that. I think it's a Windows thing. It's gotta be a Windows thing. But yeah, it's like every once in a while it just like pauses like the entire system. Like if you're watching a movie or a TV show or something like that, and it just stops everything just that we can spin up the hard drive. And I've got the hard drive actually hooked up through an external thing. So I can, it's an internal hard drive, but hooked up to an external thing. So I can just, you know, easily move it around if I need to. Or take it out, swap it out, you know, whatever I need to do. But yeah, I like playing videos on the internet, like streaming them, like no interruption at all. But you do anything that requires like the video card, and it's just, I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so we need some screws, we need some more wire. So I think we should start building out our iron processing. And then we're also going to need some expanded power as well. Alright, so we're going to build another one of these. There we go. I need more bars. Let me grab some more of this iron. So you can see that automating things is it's just a very slow process because you just don't have the stuff that you need. But once I get things started, automated at least, or starting to be automated, hopefully it'll be a little bit better. That should be enough for now, at least. All right, so we need to take this guy. We want that to pump out that way. And then we'll kind of set this, it's kind of sort of centered, about right there. That should work. We'll have that come out this way and start feeding the smelters, but we're gonna start loading this guy up. Okay, so there's that. All right, so we've got a 60 line. We're gonna need a smelter, which I have here. Just gonna borrow that one. Let's see, we're probably gonna want to run this into a splitter right away. I think that's actually correct. Of course, I can't jump up on there. All right, that should work. That'll split all of this off. Let's see, and then we'll build this out a little bit. I need more plate apparently. Okay, that should be all right for now. Okay, let me finish this up over here. And then we're gonna need a smelter. There we go. Then we'll do another smelter. Not there, actually. There we go. They fixed the holding down of the control button as you're placing things. It lines up a lot better now. So I don't know if maybe I'm just using it correctly for the first time ever, or if they actually changed something, but it seems to be working better. Okay. And then I want you to do the iron, and I want you to do the iron, and you to do the iron. All right. And then all we need to do now is just get them some power. So I'm going to throw in this guy here. And then we'll move this probably to here. We probably don't need this one here anymore. So that'll just go like that. That's feeding that. We are going to need another one over here to go over to the copper once we start building that up. So we'll throw that there. And then we'll use up these two lines for that. Use up that line for that. And then we can have another two coming out of here, which is good. Okay. So I want all of that stuff to pour into another container. And then we'll put that kind of here. Doesn't look right, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. All right, so merger. We're gonna merge it this way. Is that gonna work? No, okay. There we go, and then we'll throw another one in over here. All right. Now we can get this going. Or not, sir. There we go. And that can go there. That can go there. This can go there. That can go there. All right. So now we have our iron bars being made and stored, which is good. So now all I need to do is just make sure this thing stays stocked. So let's go through here, grab all of this again. And then we are going to be making even more of the mobile miners, or the portable miners. Okay. So now that we've got this kind of sort of doing what I wanted to do, next thing, I mean, probably the next thing that we would want to do is set up a couple of assemblers. More constructors, I should say. And then we'll do one there. That needs stuff I don't have. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have you make iron plates because those are kind of the slowest at the moment. We're gonna run a splitter here. I think that'll work. All right, so that should keep this thing in power. I'm gonna throw another line here. Get rid of this. Connect through here. All right, so that should be good. Then just connect this up to here. And I need cable. Okay. We'll go with like 20. I think that'll be a good starting number. There we go. And now plates are automated. Next thing I'm gonna have to make is some of these, but we're gonna need some iron rods for that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make all these manually, so I'm gonna pause because it's gonna take a little bit. Okay, so we have enough screws for that. So I'm just gonna drop those off, and then we also have enough to make another constructor over here. And then we're just gonna run that directly into there. I'm gonna have this one make our iron rods. Now that's gonna take in 15 iron, that's gonna take in 30 iron, and then each of these I think are putting out 30, so that's gonna be 90 coming out. Obviously this can't keep up, but we are producing more than what we're actually using, so kind of good. There we go, you have power, and now we need to move over here to the copper area. So that's gonna be interesting. All right, so I'm gonna, actually, let me see how far over I can get with it at this level before I decide to move it up. I think here's where we need to start moving it up a bit, and then I need more plate. Nice to have that coming in, even if it is a little slow. All right, and I think we need to move up like 2. Or maybe even higher than 2. Yeah, this is probably like a 3 if we can move up 3. And now if we move up 2, that should put us at a good level here. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, I'm gonna refill the concrete. Looks like it's still doing all right. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And then we'll hop down here. You can go into there. There we go. Grab some more out of here. Grab some more out of here. Okay. Need more plate. There we go. Okay, so I think that will work there. All right, next thing we're gonna need is a container. I think I wanna put this over here, but we're gonna need some rods now. Okay, storage container, we're gonna put that kind of on the edge there. And I'm gonna have to grab some more portable miners to put there, but for now, should be okay. Okay, so then what do we wanna put here? Smelters first, I suppose. I mean, I don't know how I want to really put these in there, but I suppose center them on there. That is not even lined up. Sir, if you don't mind. Oh, there's a height difference. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Let's see, how do we want to sneak this in here? I mean, I suppose we can just do like a couple of splitters, like kind of do it this way. That'll work there. Plug that guy into there. That goes into there, that goes into there. And then this goes into there. And then you can go into there. All right, and we'll call that decent for now. I don't want to clip the lines if I can help it, so I think I might move out to here. And maybe back to here. Okay, something I just noticed is if you are placing something in here, if you notice that it doesn't matter how far I go as far as distance goes. Oh, it does update. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it didn't look like the cable was actually updating at all, which I thought was kind of interesting. But that was incorrect. I guess it was just such a short distance that you didn't really see it. Okay, so I suppose we could plug this in to start. Can this actually reach over there? Holy crap, it can. Okay. Get her done. You need to make copper. You also need to make copper. And then you also need to make copper, but first, you need more cable. We'll just throw this into there for now. There we go. Okay, now we go through the fun thing of manually making all of these fun things. So that's super, super, super fun. Okay, and then we'll make some more cable. Go with like 20 again. All right. So that is all 3 of those now up and running. Good to go. I'm gonna put in another one of these little storage container things here. Okay. We are definitely chewing up the power. Now, did we run out of fuel or did we run out of power? We actually ran out of power. Okay. That's cool. Easy enough fix, I guess. We need to add in another one of these. Of course, I need more plate. There we go. I kind of want to put it like a bit farther over here, kind of out of the way. I think that'll work. Throw in some biomass, connect this up there, and then, hey presto, we have power again. Good to go. Okay, how are we doing over here? Biomass, good to go. And we are in the forest, so there's a lot of biomass around here, so running out of fuel, at least in the beginning portion, is probably not going to happen. I mean, I'm still gonna have to be careful, but I think we should be all right. There's the giant flying moth over there. I don't know if you guys can see that through the trees. See him going through there. Just kind of chilling. All right. Next, we're gonna need a merger. Let's see, I want you to go to here, I think. Basically, this needs to go there. Okay, good. That needs to go there. Also good. We'll get another merger. Is that correct? Or does that look weird? Okay, I think that is correct there. That will go there. That will go there. This will go there. All right, so now we have our copper ingots going through here. Good. We're already out of copper over here though, so we need to fill that back up. All right, so there's that, good to go. Okay, so we've got concrete automated, we've got iron ingots automated, we've got iron plates automated, and then the iron rods also automated. Okay, so we're gonna need to make some stuff. I don't want to block up too much of this area though, so oh right, I need to make a couple of those. Okay, there's one, and there is two. I think that'll be fine for now. I'm just kind of stacking stuff wherever I can at the moment. And then you need to go down into there. Of course, it needs to be facing the right direction. And then I want you to make wire. All right, good to go. And then I think we're making 90, we're using up 15, so we've got a lot that we can still pull off of here if we need to. And then I should probably double up a couple constructors here and have this one probably make some cable. and then have another one just make more wire. So I'm going to need 4 more, and that's as much as I can make, so I suppose that'll work. Alright, good to go. Alright, just in time. I actually need more cable. Okay. That needs to take in 60 per minute. We're getting 30 per minute, so this thing's only going to be running at about 50%, but we're going to be getting our cable in here, so that'll be good. And then once I add in this other constructor here, I don't know why that's at a height difference, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Throw a splitter on here, which needs another cable. That looks weird coming out of there. It's like this whole thing is slanted, but this is coming out straight. I don't know, it's weird. All right, you can go there, get you some power there. Okay, so that's pretty much all of our copper stuff for now automated. Most of our iron stuff is automated. We still need to make screws, and that's going to require another double setup of constructors as well, especially if we want to keep these rods kind of by themselves. Let's see, how much does that need to come in? That needs 15 per minute in, this needs 15 per minute. We're bringing in 60. So yeah, this should be all right. Okay, so now we just need to wait for a little bit and grab all the stuff that we need. I think I have enough plate though, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. I do, good. Grab some extra stuff. We need to make sure that we keep the iron stocked. There we go. And then I'm going to go and check the copper again. I should probably make some more portable miners. There we go. Let's see. Where do I want to put this thing? Kind of like not in the way. I mean, I suppose like right here would be okay, right? Okay, so let's just make all 5 of these. And we'll throw all of these over there onto the copper so we can keep that kind of going. And then once we unlock the MAM and we start kind of running through the stuff that we've got in there. No, not the MAM. The shop. We need the shop. And in order to get the shop, we need the shredder thing. I forgot what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. We need that thing so we can get tickets. Turn the tickets into the shop, get the customizable stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna just pick you up completely and then we will replace you. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put you here. Alright, I think that is all of them. And we'll throw that in there, keep that going. And then as these get their mining done, and actually I can probably just grab some out of them for now. Give me a couple hundred at least. There we go. Throw that in there. Call that good to go. Alright. So copper sort of kind of taken care of. Concrete also sort of kind of taken care of. How are we doing on wire? How are you doing on wire? You're good. We can grab the extra cable here. Okay, these are done mining again, so we need to grab this. So one of the cool things about this challenge mode, and it's not an actual mode, it's just like a rule that I gave myself for playing, is if you have just a couple of pure nodes and you really load up all of your portable miners on that node, you could run a pretty substantial base off of just one pure node, which you can't actually do with regular miners. So kind of an interesting thing. I have no idea how much space I have in here, so see, that's another 6. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that is now stocked all the way up. We'll let that just kind of run through. How are you doing? You're doing all right. How are you doing? 120 petals left. Okay. How are you doing? All right, good to go. So our power is good as well for now. Let's see, we need 3 plus another 8, so it's 11. Yes, we can definitely take all of these then. There we go. Okay, so that's iron taken care of for a while. Wires coming through. Doing all right. Yeah, that's moving pretty much as fast as it can move, given that we only have one of these, making only wire. It might actually be faster if I did some of this myself. So this is super fun, right? Oh, hey, we're actually at an hour in the video. I do want to try to cap all of these at an hour. I don't think I'm going to go over that. So once we unlock our field research, I think I'm going to end the video. So there we go. There is that. We have now unlocked field research. Sweet.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field.
I need...
To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons.
Okay, so we're going to throw this here.
The object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
There we go. There's the MAM. We need 5. Okay.
The map has been unlocked.
Oh, hey, we got a map. Nice. Okay, so here we are. Super cool, right? We can see the entire... I'm just kidding. All right, so the desert starting area is over here. The forest starting area is over here. The plains starting area is over here. The hard desert starting area is over here. The oil fields that they just added in are right here. And we've got coal over here, we've got coal over here, we've got one coal node over here, we've got oil up over here, we've got some more oil down over here, sulfur here, quartz here. There's also some quartz in this cave right in there, 2 quartz nodes in there. Yeah, and then sulfur's down here. I think I said sulfur already. And then, yeah, and then we've got pure nodes for our 3 basic stuff, so that's going to be our limestone, copper, and iron. So I think provided we upgrade these things as we, get the upgrades. We shouldn't need to expand too far off of here for our basic stuff. And then we'll expand over there so we have access to water once we get closer to, the stuff that needs water. But for now, this is our starting base. It's very basic right now. But yeah, so this has been Satisfactory on challenge mode. And once again, the challenge is that you cannot use automated miners. All right, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.